Hello everyone, we got a screencast here that's going to help you to understand a slideshow presentation we've created to guide you through your writing your Great Depression essay. So I'm going to go through each of the slides and kind of quickly point out the resources here that are available for you. As I go to the first slide, the thesis statement is really important in this process. And you can see here there's some information about what a thesis statement is, and we have a student example that is color-coded. So basically, a thesis statement is the main idea of what you're researching or what you're studying. And this particular thesis needs to have a cause of the problem that you're studying in green, an effect that it had in the American people, which should be in blue, and how the government attempted to solve this problem in purple. And we'd like it if your purple solution was somehow related to FDR's New Deal. Please use this slide as a resource to guide you. As we go to the next slide, we wanted you to understand where your thesis fits in your essay. And I really like this upside down triangle right here, where the beginning of your introduction, which you will write later, is an opening broad statement that hooks the reader in. You gradually get more specific about your particular problem. And then the last sentence of your introduction is your thesis statement, which represents the point on the bottom of this upside down triangle. Here's an introduction paragraph example. I'm not going to read it aloud to you, but I am going to point out where the hook is, and you can see we've annotated that there. I'm going to show you the underlined sentences where my cursor is moving over them right now, the pointer that show you the sentences that get more and more specific. And then again, you see the thesis at the bottom here, color-coded correctly. The next slide is about the body paragraphs and the topic sentences, the first sentence in each of your body paragraph. It should be the main idea of that particular body paragraph. Body paragraph 1, your topic sentence, should be about the cause of the problem you're studying. Body paragraph 2 should be about the effects on the American people of the problem that you're studying. And body paragraph 3 will be a statement about how the American government attempted to solve that particular problem. Moving forward, in each body paragraph, you will need examples and evidence. For each body paragraph, you're going to need 2 pieces of evidence or examples that support your topic sentence. The evidence has got to be cited from a source within a text. That text could be the textbook, a book, an online article, or a video. For each piece of evidence, you're going to need a lead-in phrase, a short phrase that helps to set up that piece of evidence. And all pieces of evidence must be followed by an explanation. We sometimes call it a link, but we do not mean a URL. We mean you taking that particular piece of evidence, explaining it in your own words, and trying to link or connect it back to the main idea of the paragraph. A good rule of thumb, your evidence should be, your explanation should be at least as long as the evidence itself. So you shouldn't have evidence that's 4 sentences and then a 1-sentence explanation. You are not putting enough of your voice in the paper. What should a body paragraph contain from start to finish? Well, you're going to need that topic sentence, and it will be in green. 2 pieces of evidence that are color-coded purple. An explanation or a link for each piece of evidence, meaning 2 explanations and links, in yellow. And a last sentence or concluding statement that wraps up your paragraph, which is also green. Here's an annotated example, and I'm not going to read it to you, but it shows you the green topic sentence, the purple evidence with a lead-in phrase, the explanations or links that are underneath, and then the concluding statement, which is also in green. For each piece of evidence, you're going to use what are called in-text citations. You can see your lead-in phrase here. You can see the piece of evidence all in purple, and then you can see the citation in parentheses and in quotes. Anytime you're using an article title, you want it in quotation marks inside of the parentheses. You can see another example down here at the bottom. Again, an article title in quotes inside of the parentheses. If you have an author, you would just put the author's last name inside the parentheses with no quotation marks. Here is an example of what a conclusion should look like. What you see in red is a restatement of thesis. All conclusion paragraphs should start with that restatement. Underneath, underlined, you see our 3 main points that we had as each of our topic sentences. Now they're reworded, but it's the same idea. And again, you want to end with a broad statement that mirrors in some way the first statement that you had in your introduction. Color coding the essay, we've said it enough. Topic sentences green, evidence purple, explanations yellow, and concluding statement also green. And if you are confused about what this should look like, we've got a student essay example linked right here on the last slide. Excuse me, not the last slide, the second to the last slide, because we also have some general tips. No first or second person language, no I, you, we. Beware of punctuation, spelling, and grammar. Use Google Read and Write to check this, or turn it in to check this. Use your outline. If you have everything in your outline, in your essay, not guaranteeing you an A, but you're not going to fail. You'll have basically what you need. The whole essay should be double spaced and 12-point font. All the color coding from the outline and rough draft should be in that final draft. Use this presentation for any step in the process that you're struggling with. You also have the option again to see your instructor or peer. Thank you.